Okay, you guys, I have a confession to make. I am sorry, you guys, but I was a five-finger discount professional. Look it up. But that was me. I was a criminal. I definitely enjoyed taking things that wasn't mine or taking things that I didn't even need to take and I shouldn't have to take. And I don't know, it was like a thrill. Like I freaking got a thrill. It was like euphoria. Like it was all the devil. The devil had me thinking that I was unstoppable when it comes to taking what wasn't mine, taking things that I shouldn't have taken, and just stealing. Like I don't know why I love stealing. And if you know my background, if you know the life that I grew up in, my upbringing, you will understand why I say I don't know where that came from, how that came about, but it was all the devil that introduced me to it and those around me that I hung with, whether it was family members or friends and stuff. And through it all, I must say, God kept his love and mercy and protection over me. And I am forever grateful for that. And so with that, this is me. I am a work in progress. I am definitely not a soul no more. I'm definitely not a criminal. But I'm definitely trying to get myself better and right with Christ. So this is me. Let's get this journey started. And let's get into it, you guys.
I just want you to see this is me. So please accept me for who I am. And please accept me for what I do. I'm just doing everything that I can. Cause all I wanna be is true.
Okay, so welcome back. Welcome back. It's been a minute. If you guys don't understand spiritual warfare, honey, spiritual warfare has been taking control over me. Like I've been having this battle. I was ready to throw in the towel. I was ready because I'm like, I don't know what to do here, God. I don't even know how to present this. Like I'm trying, but I feel like it's not being delivered the way that I want it to be delivered. I don't feel like I'm saying things like I'm not being, my speech is not like to be just so just to gravitate to people and attract people. And but you know what, I just have to stop doubting myself. I have to stop being in my head, and here I am. I'm just gonna keep doing what I'm doing, and in time, like I said, I know it would get better. I know things would get better. I know my quality would get better, my tone would get better, my speech would get better, my deliverance would get better. But in the meantime, between time, this is me. This is guys was you guys just gonna get me no matter what, and you guys gonna see my improvement if you're just sticking there with me, hanging there with me. If you have, I greatly appreciate it and stuff. And so if I haven't said so already, like this video, subscribe to my channel. Be sure to like my previous videos and like them, comment. You know, don't be afraid. It's okay. But yes, you guys, as bad as it was for me when it comes to me stealing, yeah, I was definitely a professional at it. Like it was to the point where sometimes I didn't even know how I got away with the things that I got away. And I'm like, if my parents just knew half the things that we did while we was young and why they trusted us to be on our own, whether it's with family members or friends, and the fact that they trusted us to go out there and be the good kids they raised us to be, even on the streets, like even if it's just like going down to the liquor store, or, you know what I'm saying, like, or just maybe being able to hang out in the streets with our friends and stuff, not knowing that we are going down to the store to steal and take things that don't belong to us, or take things that we don't even need and stuff. Or instead of just going to ask them for $1, like We literally probably could have just went and asked them for like $1 or $2 to go get some candy, but for some reason we wanted to take it. It was just the thrill. It was just the excitement, the badness of it and stuff. So, but I think that because I come from a Christian based background, a family that's just have a strong faith in God, and it just don't stop at my mom, it's my aunties, some cousins, uncles. Like, I come from a very strong faith grounded family. And so I think that that helped a lot. And not saying that if that's what you come from, that you could go out here and do bad in the world and God is just going to forgive you. But no, because let me tell you, karma is you know what, because I got my karma. Don't think I didn't have things stolen from me. And then sometimes when I did get mad in a moment, but I had to think, like, I can't get mad when I did the same thing and now people is taken from me. And it's like, yeah, it hurts. Now I get it. I understand. But it's payback. Karma is a you know what. So don't think that you are free from whatever you have done in your past. If it haven't happened, if you haven't got your karma, if you haven't got your lick back, your payback, oh, it's coming, honey. It is coming. Believe me. And look at all the people who probably thought they got away with things and thought they just, managed to do wrong in life and just live a good, no. It's coming. And sometimes it may not even be necessarily with you. It could be with your kids. It could be with your loved ones or something like, regardless of what you done, you're going to affect those around you, if not yourself. And so that's why I'm saying you have to be mindful of the things you do. And I unfortunately wasn't, like, because I was so caught up in the street life. I was so caught up in the thrills of just doing wrong and just want to please people that I jeopardized my Christianity. I jeopardized myself. I jeopardized, my parents and loved ones. Like, and I didn't even think of the consequences that could happen. But like I said, thank God it never got to a point where it got that bad where, it could have, if I would have just kept going in time. Cause it happened it was like from a little kid till like, oh my God, I can't even tell you. It was a process. It wasn't like I just did it once in my life, like at one age, like when I was 10, that was it. No, it was like from, let's just say 10 to 16, 17. It was a, yeah. And I don't know. And I just thank God that I had the what's the word? I don't know. I wanted to stop. Like, it wasn't, because when people get greedy and people want to just keep going, at some point you're going to get caught. At some point you're going to want to get your hands in bigger things that's going to either cause you to get killed and in jail for God knows how long. So it's like, I allowed myself to definitely and that's just anything in life. I think anything that I did in life, like, I allowed myself to stop before it destroyed me, before it hurt me, before it harmed me. That's even with drugs. Like, the drugs that I did. And yes, that's a story to tell too. Like, looking at me, if I tell you the drugs that been in this body, you wouldn't even believe me. But I thank God that I don't have an addictive personality. But I think the only thing I am addicted to is love. Honey, love, oh my God, love would destroy me. But it won't destroy me no more. But love was one thing I was addicted to. And that's another story as well too. But I definitely thank God. Oh my God. And I say this in every video. If you see every video, I say that. Like, I thank God, because I definitely did some things that I was not supposed to do. And if you look in the Bible, God, one of the commandments is thou shalt not steal. Everybody knows that. Thou shalt not steal. And it was something that was embedded in us from the time we was little. As we was growing up in church, it was just a constant reminder. And as we was reminding not to steal, guess what we was doing? We was leaving church to go steal. Like, it was like the don't do was the do for us. And I hate that I allowed myself to allow the devil to destroy. And I think it's because my mom and it was so passionate and so like soldiers and crusaders for God that I think the devil was trying to say, I'm going to destroy somebody. If it ain't them, because he couldn't get to my mama and them. He couldn't. He could not get to them. So I guess he said, you know what? I'm going to get to their kids. And he did. And let me tell you, we put our parents, and when I say our parents, I mean me and my brother, because like I said, I do have a sibling and stuff. And he was right along with me. Like, it was like we was peas and pies of everything. Like, no matter what it was in life, I was that sister and he was that brother that was kind of ride and die for each other and each other's addiction to craziness and stuff. And so, yes, you guys, definitely think about what you do before you do it. Sometimes people be like, well, you did it, so now you're trying to come. It's not even, it's just, believe me, know that consequences and karma is definitely going to come from the things that you do. So be mindful, be aware, and don't get greedy. And if you just happen to have had a situation that you got away from, that you got free from, let it go. Don't keep saying, oh, I'm going to keep doing this. I'm going to do this. I'm going to try it again. Now I'm going to take it to this level and I'm going to do it to this level. Like, no. Like, I had to learn to eventually let it go. And I don't know if that was just God. It was just because of the me growing up in church and knowing scriptures and the word and knowing the life that I should be living and life that I shouldn't be living. So like I said, I was constantly, I'm constantly having a battle. I'm still in a battle. Anybody that knows me knows I'm in a battle. And I am freaking just all over the place. And I can't stand that for myself, but I'm going to figure everything out. And I'm continuing to do things that is right. And I'm not going to say that my life is just perfect and I'm just so Christ-like. Because if you see some of the things, no, I'm a work in progress and stuff like that. But I just wanted to get that part of my story out and that journey of me going through that particular point in my life of just taking things that wasn't mine and just being an ungodly person with ungodly things and, definitely living in the flesh, you guys, but definitely learn from my lessons and the things that I say and the things that I bring forth in these videos that I do and stuff. So no, karma is a B, you know what? Because I want to say the word, but I can't because I'm practicing. Oh, my cussing. Even though I still be cussing, but I'm practicing. I'm getting better and stuff. But thank you guys so much. This is definitely a short video. I'm going to try to keep my videos short until I figure it out to make it longer. Because I don't know if I'm all over the place or whatever is happening right now. But I'm going to keep going. I'm just going to keep posting, doing videos until I find it and get it going and get it right and everything. But thank you guys so much. I appreciate it. Continue to like my videos. Subscribe to my channels. If you haven't, spread the word, you guys. And with that being said, this is me.